Donald Trump joins us now, fresh off that win in New Hampshire. Mr. Trump, good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
Known you for more than 30 years. You've always said you're a winner. Last night was the first time that voters went into the polls and officially made you a winner. How does it feel?
It feels great. The people are fantastic from New Hampshire. I mean, I've had a bonding relationship with them for a long time. You know, I've been up there long before the political thing. And I said I was going to do well there, and we really did, I guess, even better than anticipated, but would have rallies where, 10 times the number of people would show up than we expected. And, we got to see it from an early point. And I think South Carolina, frankly, is going to be very similar to that.
You doubled up on John Kasich. You've already said you are sure you can beat Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. Are you now the favorite to be the next president of the United States?
That I don't know. I don't want to talk about favorites. I think we're doing very well. We have something very special. 2 days ago, I was in South Carolina. We filled up a stadium. It was packed with people. And just there's something going on. It's a movement. People want to see a smart country. They want to see us take the country back. They want to see great deals, not horrible deals. We lose money with trade. We can't win with the military. We can't beat ISIS. Think of General George Patton not being able to beat ISIS. It doesn't work that way. And they want to see smart things happen for our country. I said it last night, we don't win anymore. This country doesn't win anymore.
New Hampshire definitely shook up the rest of the race and kind of reordered things. Who do you see as your biggest competition now? Is it Kasich? Is it Cruz in South Carolina?
Yeah, it's a great question, but I think all of them. I mean, they're all accomplished people. They're governors and senators, and, they're all very good people. Maybe. But I think probably I wouldn't want to pick one because they're close enough, and we'll see what happens. But they're all accomplished people.
It's serious now, Mr. Trump. I mean, now people are going to take a good, hard look at you and say, can he be the leader of the free world? Can he be our president?
But they've been looking at me, man, for 6 months.
Okay, but now,
this isn't just
now this New Hampshire win, though, says, okay, this guy's on track. When it comes to parents in this country, they want their kids to be able to look up to the president. They want to be able to admire the president. You were on with us last week, and we talked to you about being more subdued. You said, I'm trying to become more statesman-like, more subdued. This week, you continued using some words, repeating a word that a supporter said to you at an event that I'm not going to repeat here. Is that statesman-like?
Well, we had a massive rally, 5,000 people in a snowstorm, in a blizzard, and everybody was having a good time. And a woman, not a man, a woman shouted out this word and then shouted it out again.
But you didn't have to repeat it.
Yeah, but we had a good time, and it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
But to Matt's point, though, if you're a presidential candidate that we have to bleep, is that really what you want to show?
If I got close, I wouldn't ever do it. But we were having a tremendous time. I got a standing ovation for doing that. Everybody was up and down, standing, screaming. It was an amazing event, and it's one of the reasons I won. You have to be yourself. Now, as I look, I was a good student at the best school and all of that stuff. I know what to do and what not to do. But I will say this, as you get closer, you act a little bit differently. We were having a good time. Those people went out and voted for me, and that's why we got, the numbers we did. Look, this country, political correctness is killing us in so many different ways.
Is it political correctness, or is it just good manners,
I don't think
temperament,
so. No,
demeanor?
I don't think. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. We all had a good time. And remember this, it was a woman, and it was a repeat. It wasn't me. In fact, I said, you should never say that word. You should never say that word.
And then sarcastically repeated the word.
Of course. And then did I reprimand the woman? I said,
you can't reprimand someone if you're going to be willing to say the word yourself.
I said, you are hereby reprimanded. This way I figured I saved myself from the press.
Real quickly, when are you going to release your tax returns?
Probably over the next few months. They're being worked on right now.
What's the holdup?
They're they're very big tax returns. The biggest, I guarantee you this, the biggest ever in the history of what we're doing. So it's very complicated stuff, but we'll be releasing them.
Will people be surprised at the rate that you pay?
I think they'll be surprised at how little I pay.
Lower or higher than expected?
No, they're going to be surprised at how little I pay. I fight like hell not to pay a lot of tax. And you know what? Every politician probably does. I watched others where they say, oh, I want to pay tax. I fight like hell not to pay tax. I hate the way the government spends my money.
The big winner in New Hampshire. Donald Trump, thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.